Good evening. I'm out for another ride. It's gonna be cold tonight up here in the mountains, but that's okay. Brought the equipment to do it. Hopefully, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, check out this sunset. So pretty. It's I'm not sure. I think there might be a few antelope out here in this field. I have to get out my other camera and check. It's just that point where it's hard to see everything. But yeah, I'll be doing a little ride through some creepy forest as usual. It's pitch black. Should have enough lights to do all this. So trying to get those last few rides in. It should be snowing up here any day. And once it starts snowing, it's done. But sunsets are just amazing up here. All right, I got dinner all prepared. Kung Pao chicken, jasmine rice. That'll be dinner for tonight. Birds are up in the tree talking. It's really nice. I don't know what's going on with this weather today. Might rain later today. We'll see how this goes. But good morning. Yeah, last night was uncomfortable. It was 23 degrees. Dew point came down. I got frost on everything. It's so cold. Water bottles started to freeze. Man, yeah, they're half frozen. Try to get some water out of those, make some tea. Is that crazy? It's cold. That's when you know it's cold. Got some ice. Not bad. Good day for bike packing. Not. It's just it's cold. It's yeah. Anyways, I was trying to get these last few rides in. I'm getting close, you can tell. So yeah, take a few minutes, try to get some coffee or tea after I get what water I can out of the water bottles and get it going. So found some hot chocolate in my bag, buried in the bottom, so I guess it's hot chocolate this morning to warm up. So one thing I probably should have done last night, I knew it was going to be cold. I probably should have put water in here and just left this out. And if it would have froze, it would have been fine. I could have just heated it up with the gas stove. And so yeah, both water bottles, they're so frozen. So a couple more hours, it probably would have been rock solid. And I slept with my water filter, so I did have a little water. But it was one of those things, I thought about it, but I just didn't do it. I'll probably remember that next time if I'm up here doing this. So yeah, just those little tricks that you learn as you're going. You should know this, but you learn as you go. So that hot chocolate, that's what I needed. Wow. Sometimes a little pick me up, that's not too bad. Maybe I'll have some tea later, but for now it's hot chocolate. So let me put this down real quick. So for cold weather riding, some of the things I've switched out this year is I'm running one of these electric vests, and they run on a battery bank, and they've got wires inside, and they create heat inside. This one comes with, I purchased from the company 3 batteries total. They're 10,000 mAh. And so I'll run those, and then I'll also take the vest and I'll throw it into the sleeping bag. And so, during the night, sometimes when you start getting those chills, or if you got to up and go to the bathroom and you got to climb back in, I have the vest in there, and what I'll do is I'll turn it on for a little bit. It'll help generate that extra heat in the sleeping bag. And so that definitely helps. I know a lot of people will do Nalgene water bottles. They'll boil water the night before, throw it in the bottle, throw it at their feet. So people do that as well. But for me, the electric vest is just something I wear. I'm wearing it right now, and it definitely helps. So even when it's really cold, it's in the 20s, it's not as bad, is because you got that additional heat. And then for my hands, one thing I started doing earlier last year was I picked up a couple of these Zip. These are hand warmers. They're power banks, so they're dual purpose. And this is 4,400 mAh. I think they make 3 different types, and there's different companies, of course. But I'll use one of these, and I'll fire it up. It's running right now, and I'll throw it in my pocket. And then as my hands get cold, I'll swap it out and keep my hands warm. And one of the big challenges is when you ride in cold weather is you're worried about getting a flat tire. And so when you have big gloves, it's hard to work on the bike and change tires or tubes or things like that. So this right here, these power banks have definitely helped, these heated power banks. So that's what I use, and I really wish these were around years ago. So it would have helped a lot. On some of those unfortunate, I remember there was like one time it was like 30. I was heading home. I was in the city. It was like 34 degrees, and I blew a tire. And you're out there trying to patch a tire on a tube. It was a miserable experience. So, but if I would have had one of these, I'm sure it would, because just the hands got so numb. I think that's one of the biggest issues is. So anyways, I'm just out walking, I was hoping it's going to warm up, but I don't think it's not going to warm up for at least another hour or two. So I'll get riding here in a few minutes and see how the day goes. It might, I don't know, looks might rain on me today. We'll see. Might snow, might get some snowflakes. I don't know. I think it might rain. We'll see how today goes. But anyways. Check this out. Gonna head over here real quick. Check on something. It's taken a few minutes. It's I keep getting a raindrop or two on me here and there, but hasn't released yet. So it's got that, you can smell the rain in the air, moisture in the air, but yeah, nothing yet. It's in the low 50s. Finally warmed up. Water bottles defrosted. Ice is all gone, of course. It's a nice day to be up here. It's just cool enough. I like riding in the 50s. Temperatures in the 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too hot, not too cold. crazy tunes in my head. I used to listen to music when I used to ride. I don't do that anymore. Now it just shows up in my head. I enjoy just the sounds of nature. The chain that needs to be waxed, I can hear it down there squeaking. Well, I think I'm going to call it on this one. The original plan, I was supposed to be up here for 3 days riding, 2 nights of camping, but you know, it is cold and I'm craving a cheeseburger and fries for some reason. So I think I'm going to cut this trip a little short and head into one of the local towns and see if I can find a cheeseburger and french fries and take care of that craving. So with that, I will see you in the next one.